How you doing?
What's the day been like for you getting on the plane, getting here, being to the facility, and it really sinking in?
I mean, it still haven't sunk in really yet. You know, just getting around the facility and around it again, because I took a top 30 visit. So, you know, just coming back and just seeing the faces again, it's kind of hitting me now, you know, that it's all real now.
You got some pictures on your chain there. What do you got there?
This actually, my dad, he had passed away, so I just wanted to get something and memorable of him.
Have you had a chance, you said you were hoping maybe you might talk to Devin Singletary. You two had a chance to hook up since you got drafted? Or?
Yeah, he hit me up on Instagram, but not like on the phone or anything.
What else has today been like, just getting to, I know you've been here before, like you said, but following up with people now that you've been drafted, is it starting to hit you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's starting to sink in now, you know, that my dreams, like, finally came true, and, you know, that I'm here now and ready to be a part of this family.
What was it like sharing that moment, obviously with your family, but your brother in particular, and what maybe he said to you the minute and moments after you got drafted?
Yeah, I mean, that right, moments like that is priceless, you know. You got to take advantage of all those moments. And, you know, he just told me to be myself, really, through the whole process and through the whole draft day, you know. My name don't get called, you know. Just whatever opportunity that you get, you know, you take advantage of it.
What was it like last night after you got drafted? Were you able to, like, process it all, or was it kind of, like, party? You know, what was it like?
You know, I just try to you know, take it all in. You know, just happy that I get to get my name called. You know, something that I've been dreaming of my whole life, and you know, to see it come true is something special.
How would you describe your play style?
I'm versatile. You know, I could do it all. I could play in the slot. I could play out wide. I can run between the tackles. You know. So I just feel like I could do it all and, you know, versatile.
What helped you develop into such a good receiver from receiving positions in the slot or the outside? Is that something you were good at when you came to Georgia, or how have you developed that part of your game to such an asset?
It's just something that you work over time and, you know, just kind of do all the dirty work that people don't see. You know, that's what I did. You know, I kind of worked on the little things that help fix my game and to take it to another level. And that's one of the ways that I did to take it to another level.
How much did you hear from the Bills that they valued your versatility?
A lot. You know, Coach Skip, he came and met me a lot of times, you know, so we kind of got that feeling. So I was kind of used to him, you know, and what he was saying is, like, he liked guys like me, you know. He wanted to score touchdowns and he liked versatility. So, you know, like, they want what they got.
With most Georgia players, like, ever have been selected in this draft, what's that like, seeing all like, your teammates and, like, being a part of that group?
You know, it's special, you know, the people that you came in with, because, like, all the guys who I was with that we won a national championship with, we all came in together, so, you know, that's special, you know, to come in with the guys that you did it with. So, and when we won a national championship, that's something that we've been bragging about, priding ourselves on. And, I mean, we competed in the spring and the summer, when the workouts, we grinded, and it came to life to us.
You liked up when you played your brother. Do you also, like, for Georgia guys, are you watching where they end up and seeing if you'll be playing them next year too?
Yeah, I got one guy who I know for sure who I'm playing against. That's Shannon Tindall. He got drafted to the Dolphins last night. So, I mean, just playing against him and seeing him on the other side. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of trash talk, but you know, you got to come with his A game, just like I'm gonna come with mine.
the better trash talker between you and your brother?
I mean, we kind of competitive, so we kind of go at it.
What was it like growing up Dalvin's brother and expectations that may have been placed on you from people and seeing, how elite of a player he was?
I feel like it ain't no expectations. I'm me and he him. So, I got to go out there and perform for myself because he going to go out there and do it for him. So, it just kind of, it's great looking up to him as an older brother, but I got to go out there and still get the job done and play football.
Was that part of the reason that you decommitted from Florida State and didn't end up going there because you didn't want to follow in his footsteps?
No, that didn't have nothing to do with it. I just met great people at Georgia. Coaches changed at Florida State, so I kind of went another route, and that was it.
He's 4 years older than you, so that's was there real competition, or did he take it easy on you?
No, we brothers, so he want tough love. I wanted tough love, so I wanted to push me to the max and make me better as his young brother, and I feel like that's what he did.
Settle down to it. And when you look at this roster with Stephon Diggs and you look at the two tight end combination of Dawson Knox and O.J. Howard and the success that Gabe Day had that last game, you're going to be matched up one-on-one, possibly with that other team's linebacker, obviously your guy, Shannon Tindall, one-on-one. How excited are you to know coming in as a rookie you'll get that type of opportunity with this offense?
At the end of the day, I still got to work and put the time in. And I'm willing to do that. So, I'm coming in and ready to blend in with those guys and ready to compete.
How valuable was the success you and Georgia had last season, for helping you get here, and the fact that, COVID kind of screwed up the 2020 season, but just how valuable was the playing time you got and the production that you put forward?
I kind of, we run a two-back system at Georgia, so, it kind of help you save your body, and whenever your opportunity is called, you got to take advantage of it, and that's what I did, and I feel like they did a good job of rotating and keeping our body fresh so it won't be banged up, so I don't have less mileage on me.
What about just the program itself, Georgia? How much did that program, knowing what the NFL life was like with your brother, knowing what was Georgia like to prepare you for this step?
It was big. It was a big step, It make you a man. Kirby, he an awesome coach. He want nothing but the best, and he pushed us to the limit each and every day, and to be great people on and off the field.
Your offensive coordinator, Georgia, Todd Monken, he had an NFL background.
Yeah.
How does that help you kind of get ready? There's a lot of pro-style stuff that you guys ran, right? Does that help you prepare for this next jump?
It helped me a lot. Just having that NFL mindset and knowing that he want all the little details right, and knowing that I learned from somebody that came from the NFL and now I'm in the NFL. I'm already kind of knowing what to expect coming in. All the little details to help to improve my game.
Do you know Kyer at all? I know you guys.
Not personally, but I played against him.
Since the Bills are cutting the checks, right? So what is it like for you to at least go back home and play once a year?
It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Just playing in front of my family and friends. That's something I always dreamed of and wanted to do. And now that it's coming true, got to take advantage of it.
Were you a big Dolphins fan growing up?
Not really. I ain't really have no favorite NFL team growing up. I just like the players.
Did you hear from any players on the Bills like Josh Allen? Anybody?
Yeah, Josh Allen had hit me up last night after I got drafted and just telling me get ready and let's get ready to work.
Dave, can you give us some insight what it's like growing up with so much talent when you're so young around you, like the guys like Devin and all the talent down in that area where you played and the competitive, you guys, even if they're 2 towns over, you know who each other are even when you're 12, 13 years old?
It make you better, being around some of those guys and getting to meet those guys and seeing how they work and seeing how you work, y'all pushing each other. I mean, that's awesome, man. At the end of the day, you just want to see each other win and get better.
Northwestern's a pretty famous high school. Any other Northwestern guys that get drafted?
Nah, but Miami, they ain't the best, you know. Miami Central, they be the best. I had to, you know, correct you a little bit.
You started at Northwestern?
Nah.
No.
Central. Miami Central.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
So just tell us what do you attribute to having nice hands, man? Over 11 yards per catch as a running back, you know, barely even fumbling that rock. What do you attribute to having, you know, good hands as a running back?
I mean, if you want to play, you know, you got to protect the ball first. I mean, that's everybody money in their hands, you know, so I take that with pride. And, you know, you just work on that, catching, you know, over the period of time, you know, you catch jugs, you catch a few balls after practices. You know, just a little detail, like I said, you know, to get you better and prepared for what you got to do.
So how well would you think you would fare as far as pass protection on the pro level?
100%. I'm going to have to, you know, if I want to play.